All right, welcome back to Sunrise. Now, the reigning Miss Jamaica Festival Queen, Aundrene Cameron, launched her official Festival Queen project, Girls Who Fight, on Saturday, February 17, 2024, at the Ranny Williams Entertainment Centre. The project aims to provide crucial self-defense education and skills to girls between the ages of 5 and 16 years, enrolled in primary and secondary schools. So she joins us to tell us all about her inspiration, behind this project. Welcome to Sunrise, Aundrene.
Thank you for having
welcome.
me.
Congratulations.
Thank
it's
you.
still in order, I think. Before we get into your project, how was it? What was it like for you entering Festival Queen, and how has your reign been so far?
Wow, well, I actually entered Festival Queen at the very last minute. If the applications closed at 11:59, I sent mine in maybe 11:55. And I would have never expected that, this would have been the trajectory of my life at the time that I submitted it. But it was a very tedious process, especially going through it with the training and everything. But it has been such a fulfilling experience. So my reign has been so beautiful, and I am just so grateful for JCDC for this opportunity. It has just been an amazing reign, so I'm so grateful.
Nice.
So tell me a little bit about yourself, though. So you were the reigning Miss St. Catherine.
That's right, the best parish.
I can't disagree.
Wow. Are we going to the parish wars early in the morning?
Well,
Hold on. No. Where in St. Catherine are you from, though?
Ensam. Rumor has it that's where the Prime Minister grew up, So it's area of great.
Well, that's where my grandfather's house is.
You know what, guys? We could settle this right now. We just have to ask one question in the studio, and the studio just erupting, and St. Catherine mash up one time.
No. Hey.
Watch the news. All right.
Don't even go there.
No parish wars.
But no, because she already won the parish war.
Fair enough.
I did.
She won.
I didn't say it.
It's settled.
Your words settled.
It's settled.
Nice.
But no. All right. So every year, people come up with an initiative.
Yes.
I mean, it's a part of making these pageants have purpose. What was the purpose behind this?
Okay, so great question, because I didn't have the plan of what my project was until after starting the competition. I knew I wanted to do something that was impactful, but the idea I had changed significantly, because originally it was going to be something in the creative arts field, because I'm a dancer and I want to encourage more persons to dance, and it was going to be a mixture of things. And I remember somewhere in the training of Miss St. Catherine, I remember the Danielle Rowe incident. I don't know if you remember, but she was from Brayton, and it just hits. You have these moments where you see things and you just have to tune out from everything. It's just too much to handle. In that time, I was like, this is way too much for me. And it was so heartbreaking, and these things just hurt me to the core. And I said, all right, this is where I need to be. I feel like we as young women, and also especially our young girls, we are filled with so much hopelessness and fear, and it is so sad that this is the way that our young girls live. And I said, I need to do something about this. It's clear that we cannot stop the perpetrators, so why don't we change the strategy to empower the victims? And so I tried to intercede in this feeling of the spirit of hopelessness and fear that a lot of our young girls have, by trying to implement these sessions where they're able to learn how to defend and protect themselves. So that was the idea behind it. I saw too many of these incidents against our young girls, and I said, this is it. It has to stop.
You yourself, you're not teaching these lessons, but you sometimes partake in them yourself. Walk us through how you selected who would be teaching the lessons and what the young girls experience when they come to the sessions.
So the sessions haven't started yet.
Or
it's
will.
supposed to be, well, so they will start at the end of this month. So it's funny how things worked out, because somebody had reached out to me, actually sister, Shanice Blake. She had seen a news article about what my project would have been about, and she had reached out to me saying, okay, what do you mean? Why do you think young girls don't have enough training, etc.? And I was saying, well, this isn't taught in schools. A lot of girls have never, not as an extracurricular, but as being taught. You don't learn this in school. This isn't something that girls know what to do. This isn't something that is really taught. besides a stranger danger that, you know, we learn when we're very young, that's the end of it. And so we had that conversation. She was saying, well, you know, I'm a trainer and my brother also is. And then I started reaching out to Shaheen, who also does some work with Eye on Jamaica, I believe that's the name of the organization. And that is something that they do. So he says he has a lot of sisters, and you know, it's something that he's always felt that women and young girls need to learn. And so it just worked out so perfectly because he was immediately ready to jump on board and support the cause. So that's how that happened.
And what do they benefit from this experience?
Well, one, it's both theoretical and practical.
Good.
So the theoretical aspect, because there's a lot about self-defense, it's not just fighting, as a lot of people think. So the theoretical aspect is based on teaching girls how to assess their surroundings.
Yes.
How do you know that you're in a dangerous situation? What do you do if you're in that situation? What do you say? You know, for example, do you just scream out instead of saying help? You know, things like that. A lot of basic things that persons don't know that can help them. And then there's a practical aspect whereby we teach them, one, how to be your sister's keeper. You know, it's important that we have we need to build a generation that is based on helping each other and looking out for each other, and then also teaching self-defense skills. So for example, there's a way that you can get out of a grip. If somebody holds your hand, what do you do? How do you go against that? You know, and there's some very small techniques that a lot of persons don't know, but these things could save a life and can teach persons how to set boundaries and also how to send a signal that a boundary has been broken. So tremendous benefit for both just assessing your surroundings and knowing what to do when you're in a dangerous situation.
When you do start these classes, is it open to the public? How can people participate?
So
or youngsters participate?
It will be open to schools at this stage. I'm still pondering if it will be something that I continue after the rain. It's something that I'm thinking about greatly. But for now, it is at the school level. So I'll be selecting schools from, well, one parish in each county. So one primary school and one high school. And we'll be going into these schools and we'll be conducting workshops. So what will happen is that schools in the surrounding community will actually be able to come to one school, and that's where the workshop will be facilitated. So the training will happen there on the school campus in school hours.
Right.
Nice,
Sounds
nice. I
good.
really like it. I think it's an excellent idea.
Good stuff.
You know, kudos to the good St. Catherine girl who thought of it.
Had to get it in one more time.
One more time. Our guest has been Aundrene Cameron, JCDC Festival Queen for 2023. Sunrise continues after the break. Stay with us.
You are my queen.